Open access is important for my research because it enables people, particularly on an international level, to be able to access the results. So publications are about dissemination of findings and what's important about those findings. So having access to open access published articles means that a larger number of people can access it.
So when I started publishing, open access wasn't even a thing, I don't think. So it was all through subscriptions, and it really depended on what institute you were at and the subscriptions that they had, what journals were actually in the library as a hard copy. And so then we had to do, interlibrary loans and things to get access to journals. And I think that's kind of a nice way to think about how information can be very limited depending on your institute and what journals they subscribe to. And so if you are in a developing nation and your institute can't afford the subscription fees to the journal that you want to publish in, or that you're trying to publish in, then you can't even read your own article, I guess, in that sense. And so basically what open access does is that it enables anyone anywhere in the world to read your article for free.
I don't believe that research should be paywalled at all, so I try and publish everything open access where it's feasible. So to me, we get the public able to see our research if we want, because to me it's in the public interest to know about what we do, but it also makes it more visible to other researchers to actually cite and read my work.
Importantly, we want to get our research out to as many people as possible. So as soon as it sits behind a paywall that people have to pay to get it, it's less likely that they're going to use it, they're less likely they're going to cite it. So open access is great because it means that it's freely available to anyone everywhere. That's both researchers and also the public. And so it ultimately increases the access to, and I think leads to greater citations. So.
Open access is really important to my research because I try to get the message out about my research to both the academic world and industry. And so within industry, they don't always have access to all the journals. A lot of academics, you can get access through your libraries, but people out in industry can't always get access that way. And so open access means that everybody can read what I've published.
Well, it is important for end users of our research to be able to access our research, and I'm a mental health researcher, and so it is really valuable for end users and participants to be able to access the information that is about them, really. So I think it completes the circle for participants in our research if the information about them is also readily and freely available to them. An example from our own research from my laboratory at the moment is one of the topics that we are doing some research with is around refugees and asylum seekers. Now, refugees around the world are priority population when it comes to health and well-being. People arrive in those situations and can have some very challenging health problems, long waits for processing. Their mental health might deteriorate in the process. We're really concerned about that, and that's a topic that we are trying to do something about and contribute some research to. It seems to me that it's also really important that the people who are contributing to those findings, the participants, we can't do our research without our valuable participants. And we need to be able to make the results of that research available to those priority populations.